Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Divinity Original Sin. Alright, so we're standing outside of the warehouse here. Mouse. Thank you. We got some people playing cards. We'll deal with that in a little bit. For now, let's continue talking to people. I don't know if I want to talk to them yet. That's Cordelia, who is... That's the lady that was down in the like that underground area that was well trapped. That's her place. So we'll talk to her in a bit. Got another mouse hole there. Downcast dog.
The dog looks up at you with misery-ridden eyes. Its tail doesn't wag, and when it tries to bark or speak, only silence reaches your ears.
Poor thing, you can't speak, can you?
The dog hangs its head, then looks north. Filled with fury, it barks noiselessly in the direction of the forest.
Alright, so that's more along the lines of a Wolgrath. That was a bench. Some containers that we haven't... actually, I don't want to trigger that yet. Got some mushrooms. I don't think I've been into this building yet. Girl and Fredar. Take some cheese, a bucket, a painting of a man. All right, we got some containers.
I'll say, the human's the one who took it.
Some call it luck.
Don's probably lost the bloody thing up his own ass.
Don't mind me, guys. Just gonna loot this place. Poison arrow.
Someone's there. It's all mother, I'll say. The human's the one who took it. It's no surprise a dainty thing like you can't have a load of game,
Oh, there that goes.
Big ugly brute making me do his
Well, I guess I'll take some bottles.
Make a lovely goblet for Jarl's me.
I was only having a bit of fun.
Okay, let's search this chest. Unidentified amulet. That looks like it. New entry added. Ah,
You must know how every shred of my soul screams.
see what they're talking about.
But I've learned to keep it quiet, and you've got to do the same.
I bet his skull would take a lovely goblet for Jarl's me.
Now we're getting some other dialogue overriding.
And a human besides. I'm a traitor. A freak.
It's history's so-called freaks who mark it, Uli. If we can survive this, we can survive anything.
And how long do you reckon it'll be, old freak? How long till we're not just surviving,
Don's
but
probably lost
living?
the bloody thing up his own
I can't say for certain, but, darling, I do promise we'll make it out of here, together.
If you say so, I believe it.
That's the spirit. Yes, we've got to keep our hopes high, but our defenses even higher. We shouldn't meet like this again for some time, but remember, above all, above anything you might hear, I love you, and ever will.
Okay, so we got a pair of unlikely lovers out there. We'll talk to them in a moment. Poisonous Creatures, a book. Oh, there is a container up there.
Don's probably lost the bloody thing up his own ass.
I am truly fortunate.
Shelf of books. And they got nothing. Alright, what are you guys doing here?
Well, well, well. Thought you could get away with it, did ya? key. The armory key. Hand it over.
First, no, you don't have anything to trade. Yeah, what are you doing here?
Painting my toenails pale lilac, of course.
Well, that would
What
be a
does
very
it
pretty
look
color.
like, you ape? I'm hunting for a missing key. I'm the All-Mother's right hand. If there's something she needs done by someone she knows can do it, I'm the one she calls. This little key ordeal, don't change that.
Well, let's discuss this missing key of yours.
It's small, metal, fits in a keyhole. Help us look or shove off, will ya? I've got to find the key before the old mother finds out it's missing, or she'll carve a spear at me right tusk.
Alright, I'll take my leave.
The key to the armory is missing. It could prove rather worth our time to find it.
I agree.
Source
One
hunters.
side.
Oop.
I ain't got time for chatting until I find the damn thing.
Didn't mean to interrupt Hanako there. Let's see. You got some interesting things. Do I have anything that I can trade to get those? Kind of want to keep a lot of the. Well, I don't really care about that. All right, 2,000. What can I get for 2,000?
I haven't got a hole in my pocket, have I?
That requires strength. That's worthless. I don't care about those. And there may be some opportunities to eliminate these guys later. Yeah, I'll take that. Thank you. Tell me about yourself.
What does that matter? Quit buzzing in my ear before I squash you like we did the rest of the pests in this blasted place.
They were already crushed before you arrived, sir. And that orc seems to be in a bit of
You'd
a
be
panic.
too if you'd misplaced something of Gratilda's. I once saw her skin her own foot soldier alive for mispronouncing All-Mother. And he'd only done it after she'd knocked his teeth out for sneezing in her presence.
Okay, so what you're saying is that she's awful, huh? Like, that doesn't seem to bother me.
What's worse is, the coward's blaming his troubles on me, only 'cause I happened to be passing by when he noticed his armory key was missing. I'd tell him to piss off and be on my way, but he threatened to tell Gratilda it's me who stole it. Somehow, I doubt I'll get to tell my side of things before my head was shorn clear off.
Well, what do you know about the key to the armory?
Not a damn thing in all the 12 hills of hell. This idiot orc has no idea where he's lost the damn thing. So he's taken to blaming me, a passerby. It's just like an orc to save his own skin by flaying someone else.
Alright, I'll take my leave.
You better hope the bleeding key shows up soon.
Thought you said it was
Yeah,
me
take
who
that.
pocketed it.
Alright, let's head down here. Got some sacks. Got a pot still. Empty potion bottle. The Art of Whiskey, misspelled. Broad skull. Empty potion bottle.
More junk.
Some junk. Alright, more junk.
Another piece of trash.
Alright, so we got some containers there. Got more containers over here. And more empty bottles.
Nothing
One
but
that
rubbish.
decided to phase through reality there.
My lucky charm works for us all.
Okay. Start searching sacks. Take all the wheat. wish there was a command to take everything. Ooh. Explosive arrow. Wood pile. Got another arrow. Cheese bread.
I am truly fortunate.
And last 2 barrels. Absolutely nothing. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything else that we can interact with there. But we did pick up a book. Well, a couple books, really. Fun with Fluids, Volume 7. Oh, a large perception potion. Wise Traveler's eye is ever seeking potion ingredients. Treasure, magic items, hidden buttons, traps, enemies. Should you find an eye, should you happen to stumble upon one, as the frequent wanderers may well do, squeeze it into a flask, drink it, enjoy the sight of 2 in the body of 1. Ew. It's pretty gross. Poisonous creatures. A detailed and very well written book about all kinds of exotic creatures and their poisons. Okay, where is the, Here we go, the art of whiskey. On the art of making single malt whiskey. Misspelled again. A single malt whiskey, misspelled again, starts in the fields where the barley grows. Ample rain, followed by a relatively dry season, produces an excellent barley. Once harvested, the barley must be milled to create grist. Mill the grist with well water, and it will fast become a rich brown wort. Increase the wort's alcoholic content by way of a pot still. This distillation process will leave you with a lovely spirit. And now, patience. Allow the spirit to age over the course of several decades to create a drink worthy of the finest of guests. Okay. I have a quest related to that now. And can we identify this? Can. +2 dexterity, +2 intelligence. Yep. Yep, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
What a deluge!
Okay, so not exactly a whole lot to do in here. Let's go talk to those unlikely lovers, shall we say.
I need to dry off.
Come to work today, boss. I've got the human, and it's itching like mad.
I haven't searched these, so let's go ahead and do that.
We
Big
have
ugly brute making me do his dirty work. I bet his skull would make a lovely goblet
charm
for
arrow.
Jarl's meat.
It's all mother, I'll say. The human's the one who took it.
And nothing in any of the others. Alright.
Someone's there.
Is it against Orcish custom to take a dip in the river?
Alone again,
God's
Alfie.
probably lost the bloody thing
So
up his own
Are you
arse.
daft? If you keep that up, we're through. It'll be the noose for me and the rack for you. Is that what you want?
Keep what up exactly? I was only having a bit of fun.
Even a look will spell the end of us in this place. I
You
won't
know
stand
damn well I
I
wouldn't
won't
touch anything
lose
of
you over a
yours
silly
with a
joke.
10-hand pole.
Tell me how I can
Can,
help.
can I get someplace where I can't hear other people?
This damn bleeding heart of mine follows.
Don't you think I feel the same? You must know how every shred of my soul screams to be near you. But I've learned to keep it quiet, and you've got to do the same.
Like that.
I do know it, Alfred. I do.
I say.
Let's go ahead and
so
talk to them now.
stupid, the king.
You must be itching to lose your fingers if you dare disturb my camp, human.
Oh, that's going to him. Weird.
What are you playing at, Toadskin? Watch how you address us, you betters. You did hear how Homeless Gorak got his name after all.
Yeah, piss off then. Go and gab amongst yourselves like a pair of chickens, why don't ya? I haven't got a
I overheard you whispering together. You're in love, are you not?
What? That's disgusting. A tiny pink-fleshed human and an orc like myself. Why, I've got eyes for the great Gratilda alone.
Uli, we can't hide forever.
Hide what? You think this stranger knows anything about the two of us, old freak? I tell you now, that twerp don't know a thing.
Twerp? Twerp? Excuse me?
Enough, Uli. Enough. Surely this stranger has no reason to put us in harm's way. We're all sworn immaculates here, are we not? There are certain secrets that perhaps we, beneath the goddess's eye, may share in good faith.
Yeah, I'm totally an immaculate. Wink. Why did you just wink? No reason. Tell me your story.
Well, first thing you have to understand, we orcs aren't made to love it all. Nah, we're born devoted to our queen, and to her we turn all our attentions. To seek fulfillment outside the queen's graces, well, it's a treason committed only once in a red moon among we orcs. And the penalties, a terrible death.
I think you should embrace your newfound exploration of other feelings.
When we first took the village, I couldn't tell Orfrig apart from the rest of the pink little ants scurrying about. A human was a human, as far as I was concerned.
As for me, Ulor stood out right away. The curve of his horns, his regal bearing. It was fascinating. I'd never seen an orc as anything but an enemy, but suddenly I couldn't keep my eyes off this great green brute. I suppose my staring was rather conspicuous.
You suppose? Oh, I thought you were aiming to slit my throat the way you were watching me.
I couldn't help myself. It was almost supernatural. But when Ulor marched over to me, club in hand, to address my strange behavior, something happened.
Oh, love at first sight.
I could believe it. I came over aiming for a fight, but all I found in Ulfric's eyes was, well, whatever it was, it hasn't left me since.
Seems I must make a choice regarding how to handle this curious situation.
Please, if you've any mind for sparing two fellows a terrible fate, you'll swear to keep our secret to yourself. We've committed no sin greater than experiencing a love as sweet and pure as any. But if we were discovered, it would mean certain death for us both.
And we swear it indeed will not see anyone harmed for daring to love.
And so let us speak the oath. Your secret is safe with us.
Ah, friend.
Compassionate.
Your words
Got some XP
are
too.
a great relief to my beloved and I can't explain how or why we found these feelings, but there's one thing I know for certain. We are no traitors, and our service to the cause remains true. Your discretion is worth its weight in gold. Goddess bless you.
I mean, you two should probably sneak out and find a little quiet place for yourselves, because I'm going to be slaughtering everyone here eventually. Y'all are evil. Except for you two. Maybe. And even then, probably still evil. Anyway, let's see. We got more compassionate, which is critical chance. Otherwise, backstabbing. Yeah, compassionate is definitely what we want. All right. So there's a mouse hole. I'm not sure if we can interact with that.
I need to
Many
dry
rats
off.
scurry in and out of this hole. Where it leads is uncertain.
Okay, doesn't look like we can interact with that. Hello?
So what? So I split our humans, I included it all is in and stayed firm as a cow. And all but usual.
What is it that you so enjoy about death?
Well, some say
Alright, let's see. What do I have that I can trade here for this? That's only 100.
I get all the ease I need from serving the goddess. A life of peace, I say. Let the lost die that we may
That's
live.
too much. I can go for some of these.
What are you doing?
That's fine.
Gruntilda doesn't tell you a thing, does she? We're waiting
Take
to
my
fight
leave.
the final battle. The time is nearly nigh.
People are too loud in this game. Fly agaric mushroom. Grab that. Don't mind me.
It's heating up.
Look, there. Again, the lost one strikes by.
Gruntilda gives me plenty little deers to keep myself company.
Are you looking at me?
Aim so low, Ogma. Think of all the little dears you could have if you took matters into your own hands.
Let's see what you guys have to say.
You there. Tell me, how's your vision? Any ailments in the liver or spleen? Lost ones are everywhere these days, after all.
Small bone totem. Theoretically, we could take that, apparently. Tell me about yourself.
I am a servant to the goddess, of course. One of the first among her enlightened in Revellon, and certainly the most devoted. I've scoured the region for unworthy souls, and am quite efficiently cleansing the land of lost ones great and small. How much better the lost serve her as bone automatons. My expertise as a necromancer is unmatched, you know. I've a success rate is nearing 99%.
And what about the other 1%?
They end up with their brains a bit, well, scrambled. You can find such a fellow opining over skulls somewhere around here. One of my more harmless false steps, I think.
Alright, I'll take my leave.
Ain't they a lovely sight up there, all in a row? Strung 'em up myself, I did. Each of the little darlings. A sweeter sight I couldn't ask for.
You have anything for trade? Also have a large healing potion, alright?
Nice hand of cards, that one.
Come, let's have another round before I get too drunk to read the cards.
I'll win this one.
Alright, need a little bit more. Here's that helmet. What else do I have that might cover that? Well, actually,
Seven's my lucky number, so 7 it is.
I got some of these. Alright. 74. What else do I have that I can get up to just that little bit more?
Well, aye, you beggar. I'll add another 10 to the tally.
There we go. Perfect. So you're the executioner here.
I never did much care for the term myself. I'm more of a caretaker, you see. The world's a wild place, unpredictable at best. But here, upon these gallows, there's peace, calm. I keep the order, and my little ones stay in line.
By little ones, you mean the condemned?
Condemned in this life, perhaps. But when they come to rest in my nooses, their sins are washed away. These aren't thieves and murderers and traitors, you see. After I've laid them to rest here, they're pure as angels. My little angel.
Alright, you are extremely freaky. Do you perform all the executions yourself?
Most of them, yes. But that's far from my only order of business. Our great Queen Gruntilda is no stranger at getting her claws bloody, and she'll not hesitate to pluck out a pair of eyes what looked at her sideways. I handle all the dreaming dears when she's done with them all the same. Whether they're my little ones or hers makes no difference. I'm happy to bring them here to rest among me and mine.
Well, tell me about these men and orcs.
It'll be an honor. Where ought we to start?
Are there supposed to be people up there? Oh, no, there's people over here. Alright, tell me about the man on the far left.
Paulin came first, the little rogue. A human he was, and Gruntilda ordered him hanged while Jarl was out on the hunt. He was the first I got to tuck in myself since coming to this town. Oh, I remember it like it was yesterday. The fussy little dear didn't want to go to sleep. No. Kicked and screamed, he did. But he started to calm down a bit after I strung him up, as I knew he would. And soon,
he was fast asleep.
Uh-huh. Tell me about the second to leftmost man.
Oh, my little Tierlo. He was a sweet one right from the start. A thief, I think he was in his last life. But he accepted what was to come easy as pie. The guards handed him to me, limp as a doll and shivering with fright. I strung him up nice and slow, so as not to worry the poor dear.
And tell me about that orc there, the third from the left.
The nerd, you mean? He was one of Gratilda's. After some impertinent question or other, I believe it was. Impertinent questions. A plague among we orcs, they are. Ending more death than horn rot these days.
That seems bad.
Well, Gratilda dispatched him, but it was I who collected the great heavy deer and strung him up here. Gratilda said he'd be a warning to the others, but I think he's a great addition to the family, to boot. He does have a lovely sort of pale green colour, don't he? Like a dusty ancient jade. Beautiful.
I'll take my leave.
Much to send Brutilda over the edge, does it?
Who'd have thought the greatest threat to the Immaculates would be one of their own?
Look, there. Again, the lost one struts by.
Okay, can't, like, search them. Okay.
You aim so low, Ogma.
There's the rat catcher back there. Let's go talk to him.
Well. What do we have here? Human reinforcements. No need for a supple young kitten like yourself here. My rats will find the villagers in no time at all.
Well, tell me about yourself.
Do you pretend not to know me, child? Surely you stare into my left eye each time you admire the full moon. But play coy if you will.
I have no idea what you're saying, sir.
The Old Mother called me here to find a certain tiny herd of sheep missing from her flock. The wolfish shepherd woman, she. I am world-renowned for my ability to search and to find. Why, you might ask, feigning ignorance so that you might hear more of my lilting voice.
No, I have literally never heard of you, and neither has anyone else.
Rats, kitten. Rats are always the answer. There's no hole they won't find, no stench that can deter them. No, there is no hiding from a rat, and so there is no hiding from me. I raise them, train them, lead them. I am their king, and my subjects will find those hidden villages in no time at all.
Well, tell me more about the hidden villagers.
Lost lambs, yes, fleeing the slaughter. Naughty. I'll give them quite the spanking when my rats whisper to me where to find them. Yes, perhaps I'll get my fill of my own private punishments first and foremost.
You're kind of gross, sir.
The Old Mother believes those villagers, being the one-time servants of the wizard, will know how to find him. Or at least how to break the enchantments shielding his house. Wicked enchantments, are they?
Well, tell me about the All-Mother.
Our mother, yes. And we do suckle from the teat of her goodwill. No wonder so many of us starve. An iron fist in an iron glove is our Gratilda. She doesn't tolerate failure any more than I tolerate a spring nymph stealing glimpses of me during bath time. No, Shira, I say. You get your fill at the God's Day Festival.
You're a little cracked in the head, aren't you?
What? Do I look like his secretary? And even if I were, with my hair in a tight little bun and my quill at the ready, the Old Mother doesn't share her every concern with me, you know. Those she whispers to her pillow at eventide, when only the feathers can hear her.
Okay, and what can you tell me about your rats?
Perfectly disciplined, aren't they? They obey my every command. that they needn't be without me. Don't try to stop them. No. They won't have it any other way.
Alright, I'll take my leave so I can get away from you, because you're weird. You're a weirdo. Definitely a weird one.
What's this? I found something.
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
Let's see what this is. Ah, chest. Don't mind if I find out what's inside.
My stars shine brightly today.
Razzle Dazzle grenade, send that to Medora. A dagger and an amulet. Well, let's see what those are. Alright, +3 initiative, 15% damage reflection as earth damage, 83 hit points. It's okay. +3 initiative is pretty nice. And 0.85 movement, 25% chances at disease status for 3 turns, and 20% chances at stun status for 1 turn. Could be good for Wolgraf. I don't know. I don't know right now. But for now, we'll call it an episode. When we come back next time, we still have some more village to explore. Like we haven't been in this building, and I do believe... He's still dying. It's so good. We still have Grutilda and Jarl here to talk to. A couple containers there that I haven't looked at as well. Alright, so when we come back next time, we still have more village to explore. We have a few new side quests that have popped up. Hunting Hunter's Edge, Star-Crossed Lovers, Distill My Heart, The Armory Key, a Cordelia Reanimator, etc. So we'll work on some of those as well. But that will be next time. See you then, everyone.